A good, solid sales conversation is one where the prospect does the talking, not you. And it sounds quite basic, but yet I see so many salespeople leaving very little space for the prospect to describe their problem. And this is because they interrupt or they want to inject their opinion, but that completely destroys the sales conversation. You want to ask good questions and let the prospect describe their problem. This will make it much easier for you to explain how you can help them. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can lead a good conversation by simply listening. And in the end of this video, I'm going to show you the one thing that will definitely destroy every sales conversation. You want to avoid that. So in order to execute a good sales conversation, you want to follow a few steps. It's not very advanced, but it's quite difficult to stick to the plan once you're in that conversation. So let me show you 3 simple steps and how you can use them to guide your sales conversation. The first critical step is ask good questions. So you want them to open the prospect, you want them to help the prospect describe their current situation or their problem, right? That's really important. And you do that by asking questions that go straight to the point. Because the question that you ask will actually set the direction for the whole conversation. So prepare a few good questions that go straight to the point, that are designed to help the prospect describe the problem in details. The second step of a good sales conversation is listen carefully. Now, this part is actually passive. You don't have to do anything, you just listen. But it is very difficult because we, as salespeople, we like to inject our opinions or to add description to whatever's being said or to start pitching and explaining how you can solve the problem. You don't want to do that. You actually want to hold your horses and just listen carefully, because the main point of the listening is that you want the prospect to listen to their own description of the problem. I'm going to say it again because it's really important. You want the prospect to listen to their own words. So by listening to their own words, it becomes real. So all you have to do is just listen carefully and then summarize what they say. Because that double effect of them listening to themselves first and then you describing it and summarizing it, that's very, very powerful. It makes everything very clear. The third step of a good sales conversation is be patient. You don't want to sidetrack your own conversation. Be patient, let the prospect do the talking. I would say 90% of the time should be the prospect talking, 10% of the time you asking questions and summarizing. Basically asking questions and summarizing. So be patient and practice and try to track your sales conversation, see how far you are from this standard. Maybe it will open your eyes. So to summarize, you want to ask good questions, listen carefully, and then be patient throughout this conversation. And I promised you to show you the one thing that will absolutely destroy every good sales conversation, and that is if you get attached to the sale. If you attach yourself to the result, you really want this to happen, you want this sale to happen, then you're actually destroying the whole conversation. Because the powerful position in a sales conversation is to actually don't care about the sale. All you're interested in is trying to understand the prospect and trying to help them the best way you can. And if you're not able to help them, that's okay. You have other conversations, you have other prospects, you have this abundance mindset that will create trust in the conversation. So don't get attached to the result or the sale. Just detach yourself from that and focus on listening and helping. So if you enjoyed this video, I want you to hit the like button and then subscribe, because I'm going to make a video like this every single week. My name is Red. See you in the next one.